I'm having another episode. I mean, not like that, but I didn't like the way that sounded. I'm making another episode of the series. There we go. I'm not. Um, the radicals are down to 31 million. I've actually got 3 million loyal people. I've got plus 135K. I've got down to 108K, 108 million credit, and I could borrow a lot more. We're building telephones because I'm using them to handle the administration in India and get more tax base. For our, let's see here, let's take a look at our unrealized taxes. And yeah, we're down to just a small number of K per area. So it's just going to be a matter of continuing to reduce the unrest. And if I look at the radicals, come on. All right, they're still really bad over there, but they're fading in India. Well, I did have the revolt in Hyderabad, which is why that northern part there's been leveled. But the southern part is also getting a little less red. That's good there. Um, yeah, we've had all the decreases in standard of living, but we've increased to the hat. Come on, guys, we're there. And 110 million population. I'm at 400 million GDP, and this time the private investment is working. It's not just all log jammed on the one province that has 99% penalty. This is what I needed earlier, and I might have been able to avoid all the other unrest I was having if the stupid AI had not decided, like, right around here is where it flattened out and said, we're going to spend 5 to 9 years, whatever, building railroads in a place that doesn't want them right now. And for that, because of that, I was you saw my anguish, my pain, my misery, my economic despair. But you can see above me, I'm in an economic boom. I've already hiked interest rates twice. I might be able to do another one here soon. And yeah, so it stayed level. We did the fix there when we went all manual. Now we've actually reintroduced a lot of automation, but this time I'm only going into it if both the income and the productivity are green, because I don't want to maximize productivity and minimize income. I want to maximize income. That's what I'm looking for. And this, I think we had a drop here where we had the rebellion, but then they came back in and we brought back a lot more stuff. So usually when there's a rebellion and they come back, it bounces and then doesn't swing up. But this has been really swinging up. We have had really good private investment, and when I look at my taxes, they're well, minimal, but they're very low relative to the time period. And I'm going to just kind of hold them there because we do have diminishing outrage. I just need to work on employment again. It went really low and it's kind of crept up, but it's still lower than 10 million. And I can keep building, and the AI is now building more stuff more rapidly. That is helping a huge deal. Because a lot of this time period, I was just writing it out and not building anything, just managing the taxes, and it's been the AI that's been pushing the building and pushing the environment there. So definitely cutting the taxes has been a huge help. All right, so what does this mean for my country? Well, let's take a look back at that GDP. I am in third place, and I have now passed Russia. USA and France are ahead of me. All right, fair enough. I got to catch France, though, because they keep offering me these alliances, and, where they're kind of uneven. They're tilted in favor of France, and I need to catch up to France so I can take the area that I know is mine and I can claim. And I'll also need to beat up Russia to get the rest of Arabia here, because I am Arabia. I should have the whole peninsula now that, all that. And we're still struggling with our stuff down here. If you're an African nation, I would say just don't even bother with colonization. Let the Europeans take it all, and then and then build up your strength and beat the Europeans away. Yeah. So am I going to conquer any more in India? No, I think I've learned my lesson. I don't need that much more stuff. I'm okay there. Do I want to take any China? No, I do not. Let them reform. Let them be better. I might want to liquidate Mohamara and make it part of my country, as well as Saran, because I can. But everybody else, y'all just be cool, and we're fine with that. I am amazed at how this has worked out here. Very amazed. And yeah, I'm building stuff, and I'm still at a high thing there. Now we're at 203. Oh wow, that's great. Yeah, here, have an animal. So let's get totally out of debt. Let's build up into the gold and let it ride out, because that means, whoa. Okay, I'm not like trying to talk into the thing and build up, and that just happened there. That just happened. Oh, Goki smokes. How strong are you, Britain? Why you're amicable towards me? What the heck? Okay, 57,000, and I am at 20,000. Okay, it's going to be time to consider upgrading to trench infantry. Yes, because I just need more ammunition and more small arms. I don't need the radios. So we're going to do that. Siege artillery, oops, does need the old radio. Can I build enough radios in 22 weeks? That's a question there. And can I consider getting some folks brought in? Yeah, Portugal's going to go that way. France says no. Oh, great. Everybody says no. All right, what's the deal here? Regime change in Aceh. Oh, they've got their eyes on this little slice of paradise. I mean, I could let it go. I'm not married to it. Let's see what we can do in backing down. That's my thinking. Just, I don't need this war right now. I'm getting my economy built up. I'll come for them soon enough, but I don't need one right now. All right, I looked over the British demands, and what they added was unacceptable to me, so we're going to fight for it. I've added a whole bunch of demands. Basically, they're ambitious. I agree. Getting Tunisia, Trucial Coast, conquering Bombay, getting Jaipur transferred to me, conquering a little bit over here, adding it to my realm to complete my state, then transferring Ceylon. Let's see here, transferring Jaisalmer. You're going to get that. Transferring Persia and transferring Ardalan. And that pretty much is what I need to get done. I do all that and everything. Wait, did I get Tunisia too? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay, so everything from Tunisia to Trucial States, and then this big circle here either gets conquered or transferred to me. This is the big boss fight. I wanted to have a challenge. Well, buddy, I got one. So what am I doing here? I am, wow. Okay, it says plus 13, and I've got 11 pages. So yeah, all the way out to page 10. And so in 3 weeks, we're going to have a lot more units here. I'm building out the artillery, getting all them added in, and I have maxed out the conscripts for each of my major divisions, and I've got enough command in place to bring them up. So I can conscript up to 507. I don't have mass conscription. Oh my gosh. But that's more than the British do. I'm adding another, 80 artillery, 80 or 90 artillery. So that's going to bring that is bringing me up to 529. And I'm converting all of my infantry to trench infantry And once I'm making radios, I'm going to convert all of my artillery to siege artillery. Now, I've got quite a few benefits to my forces that the British don't have. Namely, if we look at the mobilization here, I don't know if they're going all out on the food. I've got the cars. I've got the bicycles. I've got the machine guns. I've got also things that my Morgenroth guys gave for me, the cool rifles, the cool defense, and I've got advanced medical support. That's the case for all my units. I don't know where the British are on theirs. And I'm going to find out the hard way, I suppose. Now, they do have a lot more Navy. I'm not going to compete there. Everything I'm going to do is on land. I don't need to invade them. If I just hold the territories that I'm demanding, I'll be fine. Now, the question is, where will the British commit their forces and who all is going to join their side? I think they're going to get the Portuguese. So that's another 65 battalions. I'm not worried there. Oh, the Italians. If they show up, that's where this becomes the last chapter. If they do, they could very well dismantle my empire if they show up. Or not. We'll see. What can we do that will make a valiant stand for Arabia? Oh, and it'll bankrupt us, though. Oh, my gosh. Well, last hurrah. Here we go. Okay, it's locked in. The war is locked in. No one else is joining because we're at the escalation here. Why not? Why didn't they join? Well, the fact that Italy was leaning this way, but it's at war with France right now, so it didn't want to get involved. Austria was in the middle of stuff as well, and it didn't want to get involved. It was fighting a war with Russia. It may still be, in fact. Just have to... Nope, they're done. Okay, good. They finished their bit. But they just didn't want to get involved over here. So it's just against the British. Now, I started with a much inferior strength. I've called up my reserves. I'm working on passing mass conscription. We are in the voting phase. We are like 34 days away. And if we pass this thing, I've got 111 million people. The British have got 75 million. I can out conscript them, and I think that they are on professional army. Let's take a look. There it is, yeah. They're professional army. So I can out recruit them, especially since I've got some Indian territory here. They've got a lot of people. Now, because I've gone into conscription, I've also pushed my taxes to the maxes. This is going to likely increase my anger there, but we're doing good on the weekly spending here, and we've got 8 weeks away from building the radio. Oh, good. I was scrolling. Oh, wait, that's right. You don't scroll here. Never mind. 8 weeks away from finishing my radios, 13 weeks away from finishing my ammunition factories. Then I should be pretty good, although I'll probably want to build more ammunition factories in the next round. I just got to keep it steady here, keep it safe, because it can get crazy. But I've got a good advance here against Tunis and a very strong attack here against Ceylon. It's balanced here on the main Hyderabad front and the Fars front, and it's almost balanced along the Trucial States front. But I'm going to do something sneaky. Every one of my commanders is set to defend, except for the ones where I have a positive number, or a good positive. And in the case of Fars, they're going to defend. So my intention is for the British to attack, and when they do, incur lots of casualties. This will reduce their support for the war. It will also reduce their total numbers, and when that happens, and we see those little 2s become like 12s and 22s and 32s, That's when I switch them over to the offensive after soaking up their first few waves. Now, if they don't attack, oh well, I'll be able to swing through in Tunisia and then move these guys over to the Trucial States and convert to the offensive there. Once this the home army finishes off Ceylon, it can move up here to Hyderabad and clean this out. And these guys might go on the offensive anyway because they're bringing in a lot of conscripts. I am not going to be reckless in my committal of the Navy because they've got a big one here and they've got another big one over there, and I don't want to mess with them. Let them play. But this is how it stands. We've got 1.12K mobilized, and oh yeah, let's look at the war numbers here. The British are still at right around 60,000. I think I was at 17 or 20 or something. Well, now I'm at 58 because we went to the better kind of infantry. We recruited our conscripts, and we're about to shift over to siege artillery. Once these radios are done, I'm cutting to siege artillery. We're on the defense. We'll be fine anyway. And I don't believe the British have siege artillery. If I take a look at just a bog standard British army here, they are on the, oops. Well, it's hidden. It looks like shrapnel. Yeah, shrapnel artillery. Army of the West Indies. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, shrapnel lancers. And actually, we need to go back to this 83rd British Army here and click on it. Yeah, no commanders in this formation. 82nd British Army. They've got one commander, but he can't handle that number of troops. This... Oh, their organization is poor. Mine's pristine. I mean, check mine out, man. Oh yeah, we're ready to go. This is going to be very interesting. I think the British are going to lose out. This is 1888, and I'm having a boss fight in Victoria 3. Oh, okay. Well, let's get up to the where it actually starts kicking off here. Although, Arabia's got 2 gold medals. It's our first. And we beat the British. Okay, the USA's got a bigger medal count, but what do you expect, man? But yeah, we got them. We got them. Whoa. And just to make life fun, there's a communist revolt in Aceh. I did not need this. Oh man. Oh. Anyway, though, we're just about. Well, I mean, I might as well just let it keep going here because we've got about 6-7 days here to go, about a week, and then we'll go there. While we're waiting, we could have him go to the Tajikistan revolt. And okay, hold on here. This is going to make a lot of people happy. And yeah, let's do that where they all grow. And there's a workers' committee. I don't want them to be more radical, so we'll lose some authority. Yeah. All right, and the war starts. Wait, Niger? Who? What? Who's Niger? And who's Syllabus? Wait, what happened? Wait, whoa. Carnatic is now. Wait, what? 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 Who? West Sahara? Wait a minute. To arms. Are you telling me that... Oh my gosh. I know what's happened here. First, let's just right-click that, clean them out, and hit escape, because this is going to be faster than clicking. Whoa, there we go. That indicates a Fransplosion. Yeah, Italy beat them and dismembered the empire. Italy now owns Morocco. Okay, well, I get to fight them next. And do they also have West Sahara? No, that's a separate one. But yeah, Niger, that's why they're doing all the claiming. Chad is there. Okay, well, this will make sweeping the desert a lot easier. But boy, and then this bit of Carnatic here, that is going to be something I can tidy up and get the entire state for myself. All right, so now we've had an India explosion, followed by a Qing explosion. We had a Rus explosion, and now a France explosion. Anybody else want to explode? Oh, whoa. That's a mech explosion. Okay. That was going. I didn't know that was going on. I don't have an interest over there. Okay, so that's all the explosions we've had. Wow, that's a lot of. That's a X Empire for sure. Oh wow, does this mean the game is gonna really lag? Could be. Okay, well, nothing for you, Chile. You're not cool. I've got 5 weeks left for the radio industry. Let's just see how things are going, and we'll do our medical expedition here. Oh, they're all gonna come begging. No, I don't want to even talk to them. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, 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 no. Okay, wow. This is just the first 5 weeks here, or whatever time it took for the radio factories to get built. And the British have about double the number of war dead. And if I go here... yes, these are the ones I want. Okay, they're still doing good on the war support there. No enemy occupation. I'm still doing good on war support. I have no enemy occupation, so... I have minus 0.62 on my Arab casualties. And they have minus... Oh, they don't have a casualty yet. Okay, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. But as it is, I can now go into my armies. And... Wait, why can't I upgrade them? Oh, I have no... okay, I have to start making the radios. All right, we'll wait a week. Okay, this I don't understand. There's a battle here. They've got 75,000 and we've got like 10,000 or 20,000, whatever. Yeah, okay, small number, big number, and they're losing? Oh. We've got a mass conscription. Yeah, we can get some more guys out there if we need to. I like that. I like that. I like that. But yeah, they're losing in this battle. That's just crackers, man. That is crackers. As for the other stuff there, I don't see any British occupation of my territory. Nope. So I'm good. I'm good. And we're almost done with taking Tunisia. That's great. And then once he's ready, he can move over here to the Trucial States and launch an attack. Okay. Are we making... Let me go over here to the thing. Are we... Yes, now we can. All right. Upgrade all artillery. There we go. Yeah, they're upgrading. Okay, great. And then Army of the North, upgrade all your artillery. There you go. Home Army, upgrade your artillery. There you are. Army of Syria, upgrade artillery. Marine Force, upgrade artillery. All right, that's all the artillery. That's all the cannons we got. And looks like the Ottomans are having some trouble there. Whoa, Italy now owns Montenegro. Okay. Well, anyhow, once the artillery is updated, then we'll have an even higher damage rate. We're at 65k, and the British are at 60k. Oh, yeah. Good job on the Veins of War there, pal. And these little arrows tell me he is ready to go. So let's have this one go to the Trucial States. And once they can push through and win out, they can move over here to Luristan. These guys are getting the edge. And pardon me while I have my Warmonger. Oh, those are pathetic. Ugh. Yeah, call me back when we have more stuff. Anyway, we'll wait. Okay. Oh yeah, the casualty check. Here we go. I've got minus 0.01. Okay. Oh, because now my max military size is increased by mass conscription, I think. How about them? The British. They are at minus 0.69. Aha. They have taken, again, about double what I've taken. Staying on the defense that's a good move. And honestly, this has got me boggled here because they should be thrashing us, but they are getting smacked. All right, there's the Achinese Communist Revolt. That's whatever. They can go revolt against themselves. I've got things to do. Oh, well, there's a Hakkari Radical Revolt. Great. Okay, you can. I'm not messing with Darfur. Hakkari, I've got no choice, but. Oh, great. Well, let them revolt. I don't care if they break away. I've got things to do here. We got things to do. Oh, dreadnoughts. They require radios. We got the electric arc process too. Now, we need more ammunition. We definitely need more steel. How are we doing on electricity? Because I haven't built any things at all. So let me go to power plant, or is it under electricity? Okay, wait, I know how to find out. Because like I said, I haven't built any power plants. Yeah, go to development. Oh, wait, I have built power plants. Get out of here. All right, here we go. Let's go to the electricity and take a look at it. It's non-tradable. That's why I didn't show up. Okay. I need more. Okay. So if I go to the arc welding, we're already short by about 800 there. So if we go to the new method of steel production, that will require 3,670 electricities. No. We'll build more munitions factories. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course we will. Big ones, too. Let's see, where do we got the earnings here? Upper Egypt, Middle Egypt. Why are they not staffing them? Whoops. Wrong one. Go to munition plants. What's going on here, guys? Oh, because they're brand new and they're hiring. Okay, so we got 15 more coming online. Yeah, okay, does math. We should need about, wait, why did I scroll that much? This is how I think. Anyway, okay, we got 15 more coming online, and each one of these bad boys makes about 90 ammos, and it says I need 4,000 of them. Then that means, does math, I need 25 more of these ammunition plants. So let's go to Oromia, because I know I built out all of the construction there. So let's go 10, 20, and 5. There we go. And now we're going to need some more railroads there because, dang, I built some stuff. So sort here. Yeah, see how much they built in Carnatic? The idiot private investors. And Malabar, too. It creamed them in Northern Circle. All this stuff here. Ugh. Okay. Anyway. Okay. If you're in Middle Egypt, you get one. Zanzibar gets one. Lorenco Marquez. Oromia, and Gondar, you get 3 of them. There we go. Okay, so that will take care of my armament situation. It says I have a front here on the Diyarbakir front. All right, you know what? We can hold off on the Trucial Coast a little while. Go here. Deal with the Hakkari here, although they got forever to go. You know what? When the war starts, we'll send someone over there. I suppose that should be the case with Aceh since they started. Okay, well then you, Levant Division, you go to Aceh and you can advance the front. Okay, there you go. And we'll just deal with that. All right, what was the casualty account then? Oh yeah, they have double. All right, well, let's just let it rock some more. We beat the British. They had 169,000 at the start of the battle. Wow, double the numbers of dead, and then demoralized. They fled the field. They just took off. So we're at 100%. Advance the front. Advance the front. Let's see what that does. Okay, meanwhile, this one's going to not go well because they're invading over here. Doesn't look like there's much of a fight in this front here. Let's see. Active battles. What battles have we had? No battles yet. Well then, let's have some. Advance the front. Advance the front. No pillaging, men. Well, these are going to be our allies eventually. Advance the front. Advance the front. Over here. Now this is weird because they're borrowing my units. As they press forward here, this guy is from Soran. Can I borrow your army? Okay, thanks. This is at -2. Wow, this is going well. Advance the front. We've almost taken the thing. And once we do, they can go to the Luristan front. The Nile Division is advancing the front. Okay, well. No need to do a reckless advance now. Okay. Press the advantage. Knock them out. Whoa, 102,000 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got like just over 50K, and they should be beating us 2-1, man, but this is, wait, what? Wow. Okay, my offense is ripping them. They've got good defense. Their morale loss is massive. My kill rate is ripping them apart. Recovery rate, I got them beat there. Province is captured. Okay, battle occupation. Their supply consumption is high. And we're both getting the same there. And defense in elevated terrain. So this is, I'm doing more damage to them than they are to me. Their morale loss is massive. And my kill rate is, I got the machine guns, and I've got the fancy rifles that my military engineer cooked up. So when we finish this one off, hold on, I got to sneeze. I edited that one out myself. Okay, and so so once that one's done, they can shift over here. The Hyderabad, if I can clean out in Hyderabad, or Hyderabad, I want to say it right. Once I clean out on the Hyderabad front, then these forces can shift to another area. In the meantime, the Japanese got themselves involved. Boo, hiss. But they seem to have not mobilized a lot of forces. And, okay, well, let them, they don't have to. Why did they join? Do they get any war goals on me? No, they did not. They just felt like, they just signed a deal with the British and felt like joining. Well, what-de-do? Okay, we took care of the Achinese Communist Revolt, and now switch over to defense. Adamant defense. And see what happens here. Yeah, do I have to assign him to the landing? No, he's there. He is there. Okay, great. Well then, now you just stay where you are, and we'll see what happens. This is... Oh wow, there's no armies left there. So once we clean out the Kelebis front, we got to retake some territory and then push through there, and then after that, we can do some stuff over here in Aceh. Yeah, let's let it keep going. All right, we've won the Trucial States, so now we can have advance front, advance front, advance front, advance front, and there's another army here somewhere. Hold on, there it is. And we advance front, heavy barrage. Aha. Yes, it's devastating, but it's when you get that experienced artillery commander. That's what his thing is. It says right there. It says experienced artillery commander. You get that guy to do the barrage because look. See, it's gonna 25% kill rate. There he goes. Yes, it's more devastation. Yes, it's lower battle occupation, but we're going after their numbers, and yeah, they're still double our situation, and that means they've had some events take them down, and they're at 2.4 for their weekly increase. I'm at 1203, so they're much closer to getting a negative amount each week. And once my ammunition factories are ready in 11 weeks, I'll have better supply. Let's take a moment here to see how well kitted are we in terms of war. Just looking at that. And they are not a good maker of ammunition. I do not see them in the top 10. I see Arabia in the top 3. So I guess the complaint I had about the other nations not making their stuff may have been due to their bad economy. And when they have a good economy, they'll make their own ammunition. So I like that. But yeah, the British are not. That is going to be a problem for them. For small arms, I want to hover. There we go. I am number 3 in small arms. They're number 8. For artillery, I'm number 2 in artillery. They're not even on the list. Oh boy. Wait, it says they're making more? Wait, how is it they're making 7,900 artillery? And they're not a significant... They're making 7,900, but they're not a significant producer. Hold on there. All right, they're making what? 10,000. Okay. Okay, they're making 7,000, importing 3. Okay. Ammunition? Yeah, they're really short on ammunition there. So that sucks to be them. All right. Looks like they're kind of okay on the ironclads. They've just invented an airplane, and they still have a few naval bases in their allies that need the man of wars. Okay, so this is weird for them to not be in the top 10, and they're in the top 10. Makes me wonder what mine looks like. Well, we'll have a look. Market, and I'm not making any airplanes. Nope. Ammunition. I'm making a lot of ammunition, and I'm going to make more. And somehow we're getting a lot in from the trade centers, so that's good. Artillery says I'm number 2, but I have 2,800 here. and the British are making 7,000. I don't know what went wrong there, but anyway, I'm doing better than the British on ammunition, though. We'll give them that. We'll set that. Oh wow! And I've got extra guns. Well, because I'm importing 2,000. Yeah, but we should be good. And now we are at 75k on our strength, and the British are at 44k, and the Japanese are at 24k. Yeah, I can take them. I can take them for sure. All right. All right. Well done, Ottomans. I don't know what they have left to quash except here in Kosovo. Everything else is liberated themselves. Oh man. Ooh, the National Library of the Trucial States. Let's not burn it, folks, because we're going to take it over, and let's reduce our infamy. Ding. Ah, there we go. Well, another survey. We'll come back. Well, I really like the events in the war rework there. Besides, there's the Waddle one, and then there's the other one I got. The other one I got, uh, it's adding this flavor here. Oh yeah, I could go with just 5%, or I could get 10% one way or 10% by spending money. I'll get 10% by making the petite bourgeoisie less radical against me. They're at minus 18. You can't see it because it's behind my thing here, but I can see it because I anyway. It'll make them more popular and they'll have more growth. That's fine, but I'd like to have my war score increased by 10 because you can see us at 85. We had a bit of a setback, just a bit. It was one of these other events. We had we held the line with unwavering resolve. All hail the defenders of Aceh. Okay, great. And I'm getting bombarded with those. Anyhow, I got a mandate, and now I've filled out all those other three. I'm in a war. I'm probably going to be in more wars. Where's the militarized industry? There we go. Bing. Take it. And we're going to build that all the way out. Oh, yeah. That'll get us more output, and that will allow our forces to have better input. And oh, wow, this was at 2. Now it's at 56. Dang. Oh, because we took Ceylon. Dang. Snap. Oh, wait. And now we have level 5. How much faster are we going to do there? 88, 62. Hey, that's actually pretty good. All right, this one's going to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. What is it set over to? 124. I don't want to talk about it. We're going to go back to the war eventually. But I got to cry. I'm taking losses in the Horn of Africa and the Laccadive Sea, but my units are now fully upgraded to Scout Cruiser and Dreadnought. I'm going to find out how good my Navy is. It's at 8,000. All right. And let's set these guys for coordinated interceptions. There we go. He's already coordinating. And let's get another fella. Well, we have romantic dockyard organizers, whatever. All right. Iskender, I like you. Okay, let's... yeah, you just do a regular interception. Okay, and you can go to the Horn of Africa. And let's see if this knocks the British out of the convoy raiding game. All right, meantime... Oh, but yeah, they're at 404, 216. So yeah, about double the dead. These machine guns, whoa, they're nasty things. All right, so from events, I'm at -4, but I'm still overall going to improve by a good amount. The British, they're from events, they're down to 1.83. I am at 10. And Yeah, their casualties are weighing down at 1.87 on them. And my situation is, whoop, I've got 0.47 from the casualties and 0.53 from the radicals. I really got to bring that down. I want to bring it down. Um, but yeah, we got that going. All right, let's see how things are. Oh, over here, they got 75K again. What's this battle looking like? Go over here. They're attacking and getting beat back again. Yeah, I say just stay on the offense, folks. Oh, well, here, just stay on the defense, rather. But yeah, everything else, we're pushing ahead. Let's find out what happens with the Navy battles. And all right, here we go. We're having a battle in the Hornet. Wow, ooh, they took off. Okay, well, and again, we had 40 and they had 190. We had 166. They had 622. All right, so more of our guys were demoralized, but they're on a boat. They can't run away. Ah, and now our convoys, well, they're still trying to get them in the Horn of Africa, but we're holding steady on that. Okay, and all right, what we got over here? Still not a lot of advancing done. Come on, guys. Push ahead, push ahead. I guess it's difficult going through all that. Oh, they looted our excavation site. How? Oh, they took that one. The cheeky blighters. All right. Didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna. They can go up to 420. And I've got 157. So I'm going to add some more conscripts. Be right back. I guess when the armies are so big, the battles take longer, but this one, whammo, 41%. There we go. Oh my gosh. Excuse me here. Okay, yeah, but yeah, so we took that. Oh, we took it. We took it. Okay, now we're advancing. Now we're going to be taking the territory, and they're going to see some serious denting. And once we're done with this, they shift to Persian front, sweep that out. These things, I'm not too worried about. They're not taking a lot from me on there. This is the heart of the battle here. Look at the British war score here. Initial war score 100. From exhaustion, minus 0.9. From events, plus 0.8. In 11 days, it'll go down by 0.11. It's beginning. This is the turn. Their casualties are getting too high. And mine are getting high too. Yikes. Let's be careful there. But yeah, they're definitely getting high. Ooh. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. How long have I been on pause there? I don't know. This is how involved I am. But okay, so I raised the war bond and got the peace. As soon as I had peace, I demobilized my troops. Then Japan pieced out. I've got. We're working on improving our relations with all the protectorates and things like that. Jaisalmer, Persia, y'all are doing a fantastic job there. We picked up Trucial States, and they're just hanging there, dude, bro. So okay, go for it. We'll have to go fight them a later date. And we got Tunisia. That's sweet. We can start picking up these guys here easy, and before we hit the Italians. But yeah, that was a boss fight. Bad boss fight. Whew. And we beat the British. Didn't have to cheat. Didn't have to change any rules at all. Didn't have to go in and tag switch and start doing things. I'm still eligible for things. I beat them on my own terms here. Wow. 131,756 is where our military is at now. Oh, man. Yeah. And through the war, we are now number one GDP. And on that bombshell, like, comment, and subscribe. You know you love this stuff. You want more. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Be good to me. Be good to you. Everything. Let's have a fun time, and I'll see you on the flippity flip. Have a good one. Bye-bye.